Okay, basically, I had to edit this video. I actually finished the job. I got the new alternator in, but I'm going back to show you how to take off that belt. Now, before you even take off this belt, I want you to grab a pencil, a paper, pen and paper. I want you to draw each wheel, but not the AC compressor. There's a belt in the back of the AC compressor that has nothing to do with the serpentine. Now, you could change that out if you want to. I didn't do it because I put an AC compressor a little while back, and I changed that belt. So I didn't do it. All right. Should I have done it? Yeah, I probably should have, but I didn't. All right. So you could find another video, I'm sure, telling you how to do that belt down there. Right there to that AC compressor. It's going to be in the belt a little further back. Going to the back of this big wheel. What we're concerned about here is this serpentine belt. All right. So you want to draw 1, 2, 3 top wheels. 1, 2, 3. That's the tensioner, the idler, and the alternator. Then you have, all right, that smooth this, center one, the one I'm touching, is the power steering. And then you have that one right there. 1, 2 is the water pump. The one on the bottom is the water pump. Like that. You're gonna draw the 3 and the real big one under. The 3 big ones in that order. The real big one under. And you're gonna draw the 3. Is the crank pulley. 3 little ones. And then you're gonna, after you draw the circles, you're gonna route the belt on your paper. You're gonna route how that belt went. All right, it's real simple. It's real simple. The way it looks like it is, it is. All right. Now to take it off, I actually have to push this belt back a little bit. So this is why I'm doing it. But you want to get a breaker bar. You want to get a 5/16 socket. You want to put it in there. Now this hose right here, I didn't take it off, but I went behind it to move that tensioner. Now when you move that tensioner right, you want to go right with it. When you move that tensioner right, see, I'm trying to do this with one hand, and like in reality I need 2 hands, but when you go right with this tensioner, you want to go a little bit behind the hose. You want to move up that hose and go as much as you can to the right. That belt right there is going to get baggy. So this is what I need to do. I need to fix this by pushing this back just a little bit. And I'm good. All right? See how I can move the belt? How I got the room? Now I'm going to let go of this tensioner. Make sure none of the belts came off. Everything is looking good. Everything is looking good. Okay, real quick. If you get a regular size 3/8 ratchet with a 5/16 socket, you could put the ratchet at 3 o'clock. This is going to be a shorter one. I used the longer one because I left my ratchet on my job. You could put that ratchet at 3 o'clock and just push down, and that belt will slip right off. It'll come right off the power steering pump. Just grab the belt and pull it out after you draw your diagram. See, so I'm fixing this belt, moving it up a little bit. All right. So that's what that tensioner does, and that's how you're going to take off that belt. Now remember, I finished this job already. real quick, the story with this truck is, I got this truck almost 8 years now. I ran it 256,000 miles, and I have like 5 cars. And what I did was, I stopped driving this and I started driving my Audi. And when I went to go start it up, it wasn't running. The alternator went bad on me. So that's the purpose of the video, showing you how to swap out the alternator. It's an easy job. Once again, I said it in my other videos, I do have mechanical background. I am a 2-cycle mechanic, but I am not a car mechanic. But this is easy enough. All right, so I am familiar with belts and pulleys and stuff like that. So, all right, but I'm not a car mechanic. But this is easier done. I mean, it's not as hard as you think it is. You could do it. Trust me. Okay, basically, I wasn't going to record this. This is a 2008 Yukon Denali. I wasn't going to record this because I had nobody to hold this phone. And there's no way I could work on this car and do it. But just to show you how easy it is, so you know this is where the battery went. Over the battery, you're going to have one of these. I took out the battery for a few different reasons, for maintenance, and I have the battery, excuse my mess, I had to pull out all my tools. So I have I'm doing a little maintenance on the battery while I'm working on the car. And to get back to the battery, so to take the battery out, it's gonna be 2 screws here, 2 screws here. I take the battery out. If you're not gonna charge your battery, do a little maintenance on it, then just disconnect it while you're working on the alternator. You shouldn't have that hooked up. Now, I already started doing this. All right, so I'm gonna have to use my hands on this to pull out the screw while it's turning. It's the only way I can put the phone to do this. And the phone fell, but it's okay. So boom, I got the screws out. Now you're gonna want to take a pry bar. You're gonna want to. I got the thing falling. All right, so I got the screws out. You're gonna want to take a pry bar, put it under here and lift up. Up here, you had this wire. In the back there's a little clip. So this wire it's gonna be in here. You want to press on the back and yank up. That comes out. All right. Then you have this boot right here. This is gonna be a 10 millimeter. Right? It should be a 10 millimeter. I don't even know. I'm so used to doing these that I'm sorry that, yeah, this is gonna be a 10 millimeter. You're gonna pry up here, you're gonna move that out. All right, so you wanna get a pry bar. You wanna stick it up here. Under. Just try to wedge it a little bit. Just so it can move. So you're gonna go to the other side. You're gonna put it under. Now, you might have to take this off. All right, this is what I'm gonna find out right now. I'm being lazy, but if you don't have the room, don't do it. All right, so I have the tools to do it. So, all right, so now I got that out. I got that out. And for all you car techs, I know you're saying, how come you didn't just take it off before? All right, I'm doing it this way. That's why. Man, this is hard to do with one hand.
So you believe it was her that was communicating with you through the spirit board?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this down again. All right, now your alternator is out. Ugh.
Small town, so it sounds like it really rocked this community. That's got to play a part. But I appreciate you guys, so thank you again.
Thank you again.
For sure.
Thanks.
We got to figure out all the pieces. Now, after hearing this, I want to learn more about that outbreak. I'm going to the museum to meet up with local historian Philip Kinneck. I really want to see if there could be a connection between the yellow fever epidemic of Holly Springs and the activity currently happening at Jim and Stacy's home.
So,
Steve, how you doing? Philip Kinneck, nice to meet you. You too, Phil. Welcome to the Marshall County Historical Museum.
wow, that alternator looks a little bigger.
I'm trying to get an idea of the history of Holly Springs, the town, and
Yes, sir.
is there a connection to a case that
No.
I'm working on? It's a house with multiple spirits, and I'm trying to figure out who these spirits are.
No,
why
same
they seem
size.
to be gravitating to this home.
I think we can help you here at the museum.
Same size.
We're in Holly Springs. The town is
All right, I'm gonna get those
destroyed.
tickets off and all that. I'll
But by
come back.
far the most
All right, so I'm gonna have to use my hands on this to pull out the screw while it's turning. It's the only way I can put the foam to do this. And the foam fell, but it's okay. So boom, I got the screws out. Now you're gonna want to take a pry bar. You're gonna want to. Oh, I got the thing formed. All right, so I got the screws out. You're gonna want to take a pry bar, put it under here and lift up. Up here, you had this wire. In the back, there's a little clip. So this wire
Are you seeing anything now?
is, it's gonna be in here. You want to press on the back and yank up. That comes out. All right. Then you have this boot right here. This is gonna be a 10 millimeter. All right, it should be a 10 millimeter. I don't even know. I'm so used to doing these that I'm sorry that, yeah, this is gonna be a 10 millimeter. You're gonna pry up here, you're gonna move that out. All right, so like I'm telling y'all, it's hard for me to hold a phone and record what I'm doing
There's two different forms, mild form, which is bipolar.
and have a perfect video.
That is not very
But
easily treated.
I'm sure you could watch this and get the idea.
It appears that she had bipolar one. Patients typically can present very agitated, restless, they don't sleep, hyperverbal, they talk a lot, they engage in risky behaviors, and oftentimes
All right, that
they
dropped right in.
psychotic.
You know, and on that note, people actually brandished a knife
if the hole's lined up, but I'll stick a screwdriver through and I'll see. Alright, so what you want to do is, well, I was going to say, go in with a screwdriver and straighten it out, but wow, that dropped right in. That dropped right in. I'll find out when I go in with the screws.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to start here and see if we can replicate it. Now, I did all the talking the other night, obviously, but with you guys being here, I'd like to see if you guys could communicate with Beulah and see what would happen.
I'm gonna have to lift this side up a little.
Can you step forward? Is there anyone else here with Beulah? Is there anything else here bothering you? Any others?
Yes. This is exactly what I was experiencing the other night.
Are there any yellow fever victims here?
Are you afraid, Beulah?
Savings at the Hyundai 4th of July sales event. Celebrate all 16 award-winning sedans and SUVs with more IIHS top safety awards than Honda or Toyota brands.
I guess you're gonna have to
73 years
play with it till the screws go in.
America's best warranty. The Hyundai 4th of July sales event. Let everyone shine a little brighter this summer.
Lease a Tucson for $159 a month or get 0% APR for 72 months and no payments for 90 days. Now, during the 4th of July sales event.
Alright, that went in. Yeah, you're gonna have to play with it with a pry bar until the screws go in about 2 inches. And then you just go in with the gun and tighten it. I wanted to go in with a stronger gun, but I'll do it with a wrench. Now the new one comes with a nut.
Some heroes wear capes. At New York Presbyterian, our heroes wear scrubs. Because of their teamwork, we're once again ranked among the nation's best children's hospitals. We're the place to go for excellent pediatric care. And that's just amazing. Some heroes wear capes. At New York Presbyterian, our heroes wear scrubs. Because of their
Get
teamwork,
a
we're
10 millimeter and tighten
best
it.
children's hospitals. We're the place to go for excellent pediatric care. And that's just amazing.
that boot gotta be up.
Since they have such a unique connection to
So I
the
gotta
spirit,
open it.
I believe their presence will be key in cleansing the home. Would you like us to help you get them to leave? Leave this home, cross over? That's what we're here for. Okay. This house has been active, it seems to me, since the yellow fever epidemic. And then when Beulah passed away, she came here because this is the only home she ever knew. And those people that died were just basically buried in mass graves. You know, no headstones.
Then you want to take the wire,
Think about the unrest that would
stick it to the top. Boom. That's it. Basically, you're all done. Now you just got to put back the belt.
Are you upset because you were not removed?
And I drew a diagram on the
Is
belt.
that why you remain in this house? Please come to the device.
I drew a diagram on the belt. Follow the diagram. I'm done. So
It's time to cross the mold.
that's something that you're gonna have to do on your own.
Start by lighting sage and demand that they leave this.
Follow your belt.
You ready? Okay. So Stacy, I need you to express to the spirits of this home what you will no longer tolerate. So just speak right from the heart.
Bula, Kahan, I've given up my 3 rooms to you. I'm taking those back. These 3 rooms now belong back to Jim and myself. This is our home. But our grandchildren need to be able to come here and feel secure and feel safe. So Bula, you must leave here tonight. You are no longer welcome here. You're to leave now.
All of you lost to the yellow fever. You've heard Stacy. You are not welcome in this house. It's over now. You will let go your grip of this family. Your reign is over in this house. You have no authority over this family. Leave. Let the smoke carry you away. Get out of this house. This is that home. It's coming. I feel it. Tonight I believe I was able to help Stacy and Jim take back their home. But their house was only part of the problem.
So how I do it is,
Meet me at the cemetery because there's still one last thing that needs
man,
to be done.
guys, I don't know how I'm gonna.
Members of the community to join us and help
I don't know how I'm gonna record this, but how I do it is, I start the belt on the tensioner, and then following the diagram, it drops down. Sorry. See, I can't work like this, so I mean, I'm sure you guys get the picture.
Victims, I have something very special here for all of you.
Wonderful.
All right, so I get that bottom belt looped up. I get the bottom belt on track. Yeah, I need 2 hands, so
This wonderful gentleman here is going to play some of that traditional music from this area, and I think
let's
that
see if I could just leave it like that.
would greatly appreciate that.
Put it under. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm actually looking at my drawing, and it goes.
My hope is that by focusing on what unites this town and honoring the lost souls of the yellow fever epidemic,
It
will
goes
finally be able to find peace.
around the bottom.
Grace, quiet down.
back of the belt.
Usually tend to stay here when they come in, so it's like everyone here still knows everyone. Once you're born here, it's just like you stay here. If you move here, you stay here.
There is a lot of paranormal activity in here.
A lot of creepy old buildings. There's stuff that goes on there that you don't want to be a part of.
The whole area is activity. One home in particular.
All right, I'm getting bombarded by flies. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna come back in the morning. Later, guys. I got all these mosquitoes out here. All right, so like I told you guys before, I made a drawing on how this belt goes. I got everything wrapped around. I got the belts on the grooves. Now, this is the idler pulley, and that's the tensioner pulley right there. So you're gonna leave the belt off the idler pulley. Now listen, the idler pulley and this one right here, see how it don't have no grooves? But like this one had the lines in it. See the lines? So basically the belt front goes on the lines, but where it's smooth rides the back of the belt. So this has to go so this is smooth. The back of the belt where it's smooth has to go under. So like this one. See, the back of the belt is there. Is right in that one. All right, so maybe I could do it.
I also think it might be time that we end this. So I think it's time for you to get out of this room. I've definitely concluded what I needed to. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Makes you wonder if the one after followed her. Are you okay? I don't know. I don't know. I really appreciate what you guys did tonight. You know, being willing to do that. But I can see it's starting to really affect her more. I think right now, Tony, it's more of a safety issue that maybe we should get her out of the house for now. After concluding that experiment, I mean, there's no...
All right, guys, there was no way for me to put on this belt to show you how to do it. Like, I just tried and I kept on dropping the phone. And so basically, you're gonna make a diagram. You're gonna follow out the belt. You're gonna draw out the pulleys. This is upside down. You're gonna draw the big wheels as big wheels, and the little ones as little ones. And you're gonna draw them in the same order, same height. And then you're gonna follow the belt. So you already know that belt goes around the idler, around the tensioner, under the idler, over the alternator, under that bottom,
Under the water pump,
next to the,
over the power steering. Now the
second,
back, see how the power steering pulley is smooth? You want to run the back of the
I don't even know
belt
what you would call this,
over the
man.
power steering.
The smooth pulley. So
Then,
basically,
You see the
it's smooth
grooves?
like this.
You see how it's
The back
smooth?
of the belt,
The idler
yes,
is smooth, and the back of the belt
If it has
is
grooves
to the
in it,
idler,
like lines,
and then
Let me show you what the
alternator has like the grooves in it, and the grooves are the grooves on the belt gotta face the grooves on the pulley.
That right
See,
there.
like right there, you see the grooves.
And the front of the
So
belt.
you want that, you want the grooves on the belt facing the grooves on the pulley.
Right.
If the pulley has grooves, but if it's smooth, then you know the back of the belt rests on the
Under
pulley.
that,
So that's the alternator.
gonna go over that big wheel.
That's the idler. Now the idler gets the back of the belt. That's the power steering. The power steering gets the back of the belt, and on the bottom,
Under the center wheel.
that bottom center one is the crank pulley.
Back to
All
the
right,
tension.
and that crank pulley has
You're gonna
grooves.
draw your diagram
So you're
just
gonna
like
put it
that.
under that crank pulley. That's the AC,
All right, guys. Good luck.
AC condenser. That has nothing to do with what we're changing out. All right, that's